still like your dads, especially you got spanking dads and stuff, they will instill some fear in you. All right, today I'm checking out PROF. I'm listening to the song myself. Let's get into it.
My parents got some big money problems. We're all young and we're counting on them. I'm 4 years old, you think I'm bouncing on them? I just sit back and watch, thinking about them. Mom's probably stronger than Pops is. The talk is that the old man has lost it. Last week he came back from work. I saw him on the porch with a glass of milk in his shirt. He was flipping out. Mom probably put it there. Judging by how angry that she was, it probably should be there. Now both folks know that I'm standing there. Mama protects me, throws me behind her back. Why did Papa do that? What's that telling me? Birds can't help but sing a melody. I ain't stupid. Happy ever after is nothing but a fantasy. Police are part of our family. Son and mother look out from the porch, see father's head duck under the door. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all. My papa got some big anger problems. I'm getting older and I'm sick about them. It's getting harder just to live around it. I need to take a stand as a man. I need to be about it. So ring around the posy round the living room table. I can't remember what we were arguing about. I stood up to the scariest man in the country. I held my head high as I left the house. Little boy stood in the face of a dragon, left with the heart of a lion, amazing. It's funny, I left the house so it could cool down, but the dragon stayed hot, who's a fool now? Papa and the devil, sitting in the basement, ARSONING. Young son headed back to the household, running down the block, 8 fire trucks deep. Fell to my knees and I screamed in the front yard. Firemen running around like no one's in charge. Sorta like when it rains, it pours. See the flames burst out of the door. I believe in nothing.
It's hard to even like evaluate the song and take in the art because the story is just, that's a lot. That's a lot for a kid to be going through. And it's like, dang, I don't know how old he is now, right? I think at the start of the song, he was 4, but now he's at the age where he stood up to his dad. He's the scariest man in the world. He stood up to the dragon Knight at the heart of a lion. That's so true. Like, your dad can be. Yeah, I guess especially you got dad. I didn't have a dad like that, but still, like your dads, especially you got spanking dads and stuff, they will instill some fear in you. I couldn't imagine having an abusive parent, what that's like, but it's just like, okay, I guess this is like therapy for him, right? Like you got your childhood traumas and he's just using the song as therapy, getting that all out, sharing his story and whatnot, but it's like the story. This is about the story. I mean, he's got a good beat. He's got cool vocals and stuff. It's the story for this one. And he's doing an excellent job telling that story. It's riveting. So I didn't even want to pause. I had to wait and let that whole thing finish. I guess his dad burned down the house. I wonder where was his mom when that happened.
I believe in nothing, nothing at all. I've learned a lifetime as a boy. Evil's on the inside, waiting for. Got an apartment, I'm 20 years old. Finally thinking I have everything under control. It's been years since I spoke to the man when he gave me his old cutlass to get out of the sand. So just like a hyena, I take the meat and then I run my ass away. You need to let me be. But over time, a part of me knew I needed to speak. That's right when the world decided that it couldn't be. It's the biggest hurdle, thinking past tense. Like when a strong man takes his last breath. I believe
What? That story was insane. When did this come out? I'm trying to piece together the timeline. 12 years ago? Okay, I was wondering because he said something like he wanted to talk to his dad, but he couldn't. And I was thinking, oh, is it pandemic? Was he dying during the pandemic? They wouldn't let you go talk to him or something? Something strong man takes his last breath and whatnot. I didn't catch everything, but I mean, there's no way. You listen to this for the first time, you're catching everything. When I said his dad burned down the house, I thought his dad burned down his house with. Well, yeah, I thought that was his dad's way of offing himself, but no, his dad was still alive. So what did he just do? Was the mom there? We didn't hear much about the mom after that. Was the mom in the house when he burned it down? What was going on here? But yeah, that's just, you just never know what someone's been through, man. If I would have had a child like that, I'm telling you, I probably would turn to the streets. That's probably what I would have done myself. And then, I'd be doing all kind of heinous stuff in the streets. People, oh, horrible person. You don't know how that person got there. I guess it doesn't matter if they're doing stuff and you're the victim. And who cares? Like, oh, they're the victim. He wasn't saying he was doing anything like that. But anyway, that story. That story was just insane. That was crazy. Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. Who to go? She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know.